Hello students, today I have come up with a poem. I don't think how many of you remember this poem that we learned 10 years back, because this is not in the syllabus now, because earlier we used to have communicative English, and in communicative English the syllabus was different, and this is the poem that we learned, Frog and the Nightingale. And I really thought I should recite this poem for all of you and just remind you what is the difference between the constructive feedback and the destructive you know mm, criticism. So how the constructive feedback can make people feel positive, inspired and motivated, and how the destructive criticism can to let people feel down. So the Frog and the Nightingale, this is a wonderful poem. I'll just recite it. I will not explain anything. You can see on the screen the poem. I'm going to recite it. This poem is a big poem. It's a ballad, and written by the Indian poet Vikram Seth. Vikram Seth is one of the most celebrated Indian poet in English literature. So it's a wonderful poem. I'll recite. Frog and the Nightingale. Once upon a time, a frog croaked away in a Bengal bog. Every night, from dusk to dawn, he croaked on and on and on. Other creatures loathed his voice, but alas, they had no choice, and the crass cacophony blared out from the sumac tree at whose foot the frog each night minstrelled on till morning night. Neither stones, nor prayers, nor sticks, insults or complaints or bricks, steeled the frog's determination to display his heart's elation. But one night a nightingale, in the moonlight cold and pale, perched upon the sumac tree, casting forth her melody. Dumbstruck sat the gaping frog, and the whole admiring bog stared towards the sumac rapt, and, when she had ended, clapped. Ducks had swum and herons waded to her as she serenaded, and a solitary loon wept beneath the summer moon. Toads and teals and tiddlers, captured by her voice, cheered on and raptured. Bravo, too divine, encore! So the nightingale once more, quite unused to such applause, sang till dawn without a pause. Next night, when the nightingale shook her head and twitched her tail, closed an eye and flapped a wing, and had cleared her throat to sing, she was startled by a croak. "Sorry, was that you who spoke?" she inquired when the frog hopped toward her from the bog. "Yes," the frog replied. "You see, I am the frog who owns this tree. In this bog I have long been known for my splendid baritone, and of course I wield my pen for both trumpet now and then. Did you did you like my song? Not too bad for far, but far too long. The technique was fine, of course, but it lacked a certain force." Oh, the nightingale confessed, greatly flattered and impressed, that a critic of such a note had discussed her art and throat. "I don't think the song's divine, but oh well, at least it's mine." "That's not much to boast about," said the heartless frog. "Without proper training such as I and few others can supply, you'll remain a mere beginner, but with me you'll be a winner." "Dearest frog, the nightingale, breathe. This is a fairy tale, and you are Mozart in disguise, come to earth before my eyes. Well, I charge a modest fee. Oh, but it won't hurt, you'll see." Now the nightingale, inspired, flushed with confidence and fired, with both art and adoration, sang and was a huge sensation. Animals for miles around flocked towards the magic sound, and the frog with great precision counted heads and charged admission. Though next morning it was raining, he began her vocal training. But I can't sing in this weather. Come, my dear, we'll sing together. Just put on your scarf and sash. Kuowa, kosh, kosh. So the frog and nightingale journeyed up and down the scale for 6 hours till she was shivering, and her voice was hoarse and quivering. Though subdued and sleep deprived, in the night her throat revived, and the sumac tree was bowed with a breathless titled crowd. Owl of Sandwich, Duck of Kent, Mallard and Melody Trent, Martin Cardinal Mephisto, and the Coot of Monte Cristo. Ladies with tiaras glittering in the interval sat twittering, and the frog observed them glitter with a joy both sweet and bitter. Every day the frog who'd sold her songs for silver tried to scold her. You must practice even longer till your voice, like mine, grows stronger. In the second song last night, you got nervous in mid flight, and my dear, lay on more trills. Audiences enjoy such frills. You must make your public happier, give them something sharper, snappier. We must aim for better billings. You still owe me 60 shillings. Day by day the nightingale grew more sorrowful and pale. Night on night her tired song zipped and trilled and bounced along, till the birds and beasts grew tired at a voice so uninspired, and the ticket office gross crashed and she grew more morose, for her ears were now addicted to applause quite unrestricted, and to sing into the night all alone gave no delight. Now the frog puffed up with rage, brainless bird, you are on the stage. Use your wits and follow fashion. Puff your lungs out with your passion. Trembling, terrified to fail, blind with tears, the nightingale heard him out in silence, tried, puffed up, burst to vein, and died. Said the frog, I tried to teach her, but she was a stupid creature, far too nervous, far too tense, far too prone to influence. Well, poor bird, she should have known that your song must be your own. That's why I sing with panache, kuwa, kosh, kosh, and the foghorn of the frog bled unrivaled through the bog. The poem was a wonderful poem. It was written by Vikram Seth. You understood how the frog comes and tries to teach how to sing to the nightingale. Basically, the nightingale could sing far better than the frog, but the frog was boastful and trying to prove his point that I am the best singer in the world and trying to teach the nightingale how to sing in a proper way. And the nightingale, without giving a thought, believed him to be a great singer and decided to learn from him. And while teaching, the frog did not inspire or motivated her, but came up with the destructive criticism, and as a result, in the end of the poem, the nightingale was no more. She died because the frog could sing in a harsh voice, and the frog wanted the nightingale to copy him down, replicate his voice. It was completely impossible. Everybody is unique in this world. People may expect something from you, but you have to know your potential, you have to know your boundaries, you have to know your limitations, and you have to follow your intuition. So, this is what we learned from this poem. I hope you understood. It was a wonderful poem. I liked it so much, and I hope you understood my recitation and liked it. So, thank you so much. Goodbye.